In this video, we will go over the steps required to start an LLC in the state of New York. The first step required to form an LLC in any state is choosing a name for your LLC. Make sure that the name you wish to use isn't already being used by someone else. By clicking on Name Search here, you can search all registered names in New York. Next, you'll need to file the Articles of Organization. You can file online here, or fill this form out and mail it in at this address along with the appropriate fee. A registered agent is a person or business that will officially receive and send papers on your behalf. All other states require that you choose a registered agent, but in New York, your default registered agent will be the Secretary of State. You may, however, choose to change your registered agent. When you are changing your registered agent, keep in mind that the registered agent must be a resident of New York. In New York, an LLC may not act as its own registered agent, but you may elect an individual within the company. Here's the necessary form for you to fill out and mail in with the appropriate fee. Why would you change your registered agent, you may ask? Because if you choose a registered agent outside of New York City, it can save you money in the next step. New York requires that within 120 days of forming your LLC, you publish in 2 newspapers either a copy of the Articles of Organization or a notice about your new LLC. Here's the catch. The newspapers must be in the county that your LLC's office is located. Since New York City has notoriously high fees for newspaper publishing, we recommend using a registered agent service outside the city. You'll need to get an affidavit of publication from both newspapers and mail them along with a certificate of publication to the appropriate address with the fee. An operating agreement is mandatory for all LLCs, both single-member and multi-member in New York. We provide a free operating agreement here. However, we recommend getting one professionally drafted by a lawyer, especially if you are starting a multi-member LLC. After filing your LLC, you will need to acquire an EIN, an Employment Identification Number. The EIN is used to identify a business entity for tax purposes and can be considered a social security number for the company. It's provided by the IRS free of charge. You can apply for an EIN online here. You may also print out this form and mail it in or apply by phone. Once you have the EIN, you'll need to file for state tax registration. Click here to determine your state's tax obligation. Depending on the type of business you are starting, you may also need to get the appropriate licenses and permits. The U.S. Small Business Administration provides a free, comprehensive guide for helping businesses find the required federal, state, and local licenses and permits. When you have formed your LLC and you wish to hire employees, there are certain obligations you will need to meet. These include verifying the eligibility of the potential employee to work in the U.S., withholding income taxes, and providing workers' compensation. Click here for more detailed information on employee requirements. This concludes our tutorial. We wish you the best in your LLC formation endeavor.